This is set at bantamweight, 55 kilograms under the Rise rules. A super fight, no titles on the line. Three 3-minute rounds with one possible overtime round. Round one underway. They touch gloves. It is on like Donkey Kong. Quick exchange straight off the bat.
This is going to be fast and furious.
It certainly is. And it's not just about speed. Tansin says himself, he knows he's fast. His key today is how he hides the techniques behind his feints and fakes and uses his speed to implement them. Shiro, we saw in the Dead or Alive tournament that his power has gone up a notch, his footwork is up a notch, and already when they faced each other in the World Series tournament, we saw that Shiro has very good guard and he's able to see a lot of what Tansin throws, which not many people can.
Yeah, that's right, Stuart. He's familiar now with what Tansin offers, but it's one thing to know what to expect from Tansin, it's another to try and live with it in the ring, to take his best shots and to fire back. That's the challenge that's in front of Shiro now. Yeah,
and he found that out the first time. It was very different watching him and actually facing him in the ring. Shiro says himself, this is the pinnacle of his career. This kind of fight comes round once in a lifetime, and he's not about to let it slip from his fingers a second time.
He was somewhat shot shy in their first fight in 2019, but both fighters have made tremendous improvements in the last 2 years.
That's right, yeah, just not quite pulling the trigger that day. He's got the tools, we've seen he has the tools. The question is, can he pull them out of the toolbox here today in the main event against Nasukawa himself? Long front kick there from Shiro. 1 minute left in the first round. So sharp, both of these men with their kicks and punches. So quick. Uppercut followed by a left cross that you can barely see with the naked eye. Tansin Nasukawa. Is it just me, or is Tansin looking a little bit more grittier here today?
Yeah, a very determined figure.
Solid uppercut there. Ate it up for breakfast, did Shiro. Oh! That's what I'm talking about. He hid that cartwheel kick very well.
Yeah, it may take something like that.
Not a down, just a slip. And there is the bell. They touch gloves and go back to their corners. Tansin raises his hand in confidence.
Yeah, playing to the crowd.
Lands the jab, follows up with a middle kick in that first round. 1-2 popping in a
incredible hand speed.
Again to the midriff. Tansin Nasukawa, he is not holding back with any of those strikes. Both men standing throughout this interval.
Shiro knows he can't let Tansin dictate these rounds. That's what happened the first time round.
Tansin looking a little bit more urgent than usual, I think. He knows that this is possibly one of the toughest kickboxing matches of his career, despite the fact that he's beaten this man in front of him before.
Absolutely.
He stood throughout that whole interval facing the corner of Shiro, whereas Shiro was facing into his corner. That says a lot about the mindset. Just how quick does he reply? Shiro goes in with a low inside kick. Nasukawa pops in a kick before Shiro's foot is even back on the mat.
Frightening speed and Tansin.
good to see Shiro a lot more willing to open up this time compared to the culmination of the Rise World Series tournament 2 years back. Between exchanges here, the Yokohama arena falls deadly silent in true Japanese martial art fan style.
Minor opening there for Shiro. Tenshin flashes back, just misses with the spinning back fist. Always as a penchant for a highlight reel finish.
If Shiro can use that power we saw when he faced Masahiko Suzuki in the finals in Osaka last November, if he can land just one of those power punches on the right spot of Tenshin Nasukawa's jaw, we might see one of the biggest upsets in kickboxing history.
Yeah, Shiro standing firm, as we expected.
Ill intent with everything, Tenshin Nasukawa, the undefeated kickboxer. Pressing forward.
Shiro knows he's got to get more off here. Can't let Tenshin have all his own way.
1 minute left in the second round. Every single exchange could change the course of history. Both of these men walking that fine line of being on top and being toppled.
Yeah, Shiro knows when he throws something, when he tries to land a kick, that's when he's at his most vulnerable. The speed, tremendous reflexes from Tenshin.
20 seconds left on the clock in round 2 here in the main event. You could cut the air with a knife. And she says that was the back of the head, but obviously it was unintentional and not really clean on the back of the head from my angle. There's the bell.
Yeah, he didn't appreciate that shot. To draw some parallels with the first fight. Tenshin kind of pulling away in rounds 1 and 2. Shiro struggling to really assert himself. That's what happens when you're up against the most dangerous fighter in the world.
Look at that exchange there. Tenshin sees it coming and replies before it's even finished.
Yeah, all telegraphed.
Certainly a different look on his face to the normal Tenshin Nasukawa we see. Always exuding confidence, but today,
steely determination.
Definitely looking more determined. Especially considering that word has it he's very near the end of his kickboxing career. Don't take my word for it though. Third and final round, back at it here at the Yokohama Arena.
Shiro's got 3 minutes to shock the world.
Looking for that right hand that he caught Suzuki with back in Osaka.
Shiro's going to go for broke now in round 3.
Absolutely nothing to lose, that's for sure. Looking for the jumping knee. Tenshin Nasukawa backs off Shiro. Going low, Shiro. Staying low.
Already he's looking to exchange more in round 3.
Interesting to see the way Shiro mixes up power punches with slightly lighter combinations. Shiro holding center stage here. 1 minute elapsed in the third and final round. Long step in jab followed by another from Tenshin Nasukawa. Two outstanding martial artists, two elite kickboxers at the pinnacle of the striking game.
Shiro's got 90 seconds left to try and change something. That kick landed, flush.
Slight stumble there. Shiro's corner calling for him to get inside the pocket. He certainly does not want to be on the outside with Tenshin throwing at will. Was that a slight unintentional elbow as they went in? Backhand blow, I think.
Yeah, I think he was going for the spinning back fist.
We're going to have to see the replay for that. Obviously, not intentional, but if it was the elbow, then he does have some time. Yeah, that was too far up onto the upper arm.
Yeah, Shiro going all out now. Trying to upset Tenshin with something spectacular.
Tenshin looking like he's a little bit
dazed.
Unsure of his vision here. Is that some redness in the eye coming out? Or just my imagination?
Check the landing here.
Oh, yeah.
It's the right elbow, isn't it? Connected with the face.
Right on the eyeball. Certainly not swelling up, which suggests there's not too much soft tissue damage, but if it's right in the eye, that can be very, very off-putting. We're going to restart, obviously unintentional, but
Shiro's got to go for it.
He has, and he is.
50 seconds left.
Fast and furious work here from both of these men. "40 seconds left on the clock. Can one of these men finish it? Will we see an overtime round? 30 seconds. Missing with both punches there, Tenshin Nasukawa. Shiro looking very sharp.
Shiro's unloading now. He's going all out on the attack in the closing seconds.
Down to the last 10 seconds. Throws the high kick. Tenshin Nasukawa ducks under the hook of Shiro. Shiro goes to the body. And that's going to see the bell. The judges will have to tell us what they think after those 9 minutes. Do you see another round, Mark?
I think that might be it. I think they could call it there. I think there was a lot of parallels, a lot of similarities with the first fight. Tenshin took over from the outset, rounds 1 and 2. And again, like before, Shiro knows then he's desperate. He has to try and produce a KO finish. We saw his best work in round 3, which doesn't surprise us. But still, Tenshin was getting off plenty of offense in the final round.
At this level, it's so very close. 30 to 28. To Tenshin. 30 to 28. To Tenshin. And another 30 to 28 in favour of Tenshin Nasukawa. He manages to take the victory here today. So very close. Shiro knows it. Shiro did bring a much better game to Tenshin today, but Tenshin himself has evolved since the last time they faced.
Yeah, Mr. Pay-Per-View himself, Tenshin Nasukawa, recording his 44th victory.
That's right, 38 wins as a kickboxer, but he's also fought 4 MMA and mixed rules fights also. A big round of applause to Shiro. He came back with everything here today. He earned his place, he earned his spot to face Tenshin again, but still Tenshin Nasukawa is ahead of the game.
He's absolutely unstoppable. He's in a world and league of his own. Tenshin Nasukawa, one of the most exciting, entertaining, frightening fighters we've ever seen to emanate, to come from Japan. Still so young in his early 20s. Even better, even bigger things to come from him in the future.
So of the 4 Team Tip Event fighters here today, 2 take victories home with them to the gym in Chiba.